Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and every day we bring you up-to-date news, technical analysis. We highlight hidden gems so you can get in super early. We're all about building generational level wealth. So if you like making money in crypto, hit the like button, subscribe, tap the bell so you never miss a thing. Right, so today I'm going to talk about everything XRP. If you're looking for an interesting courtroom drama to watch this summer, don't bother going to the streaming platforms like Netflix and Prime. The SEC versus Ripple lawsuit has all the drama and shady behavior that you're looking for. And if you're invested in XRP, then you have the added benefit of having a real stake in what the outcome is, right? So you don't get much better than that. There is no need to binge watch the latest crime series when a single update on the SEC versus Ripple case will keep you up at night, right? If you're new to the unfolding situation, I will quickly bring you up to speed, and I will share the latest developments and discuss the implications of the case at large. So what's happened so far? To better understand the latest developments, here is a brief timeline of the case so far, summarized and paraphrased, I guess, to shorten it down for you guys. So starting in 2013, Ripple began to sell their XRP token as part of a global payment platform. Many different companies and countries use their fully decentralized ledger. The World Economic Forum even labeled XRP as the most relevant cryptocurrency for central banks. A number of countries have declared XRP a currency, and hundreds of organizations use it as a means of exchange. It can be found not only in banks, in wallets, money transfers, and a number of commercial platforms. It is used by some to pay employees. It can and is used to purchase goods and services. Though the SEC had brought over 70 cases against other crypto firms during the next 7 years, they did not include or mention Ripple. On the other hand, Ripple had actively sought for clarification to ensure XRP was not a security. The team reached a settlement labeling XRP a convertible digital currency accepted by the Department of Justice. Ripple registered with the Treasury Department FinCEN, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, following all currency-related regulations. However, in December 2020, the SEC brought case 20 CV10832 against Ripple, alleging that Ripple and two co-owners, Christian Larson and Brad Garlinghouse, profited by $600 million without registering XRP as a security. Ripple's core defense is twofold. First, they claim that the SEC offered no fair notice that there was a legal concern. Essentially, Ripple claims that their actions have been very proactive in ensuring with the regulatory bodies that they are classified as a currency and not a security. The company has asked the SEC for clarification on this topic, but claim that no response was given either way from the SEC, making it difficult to identify any issues while not receiving any negative advice or warning. Second, in 2018, the now former director of the SEC Division of Corporation Financing, William Hinman, gave a speech in which he stated that offers of sales of Ether are not securities transactions. This speech moved markets, gave many investors the confidence they were looking for, and acted for many as clarification of the SEC's position on this type of token. It's also important to note that this speech is still available for viewing on the official SEC website. In a later speech at the Georgetown University School of Law, Hinman said the ETH speech that it got a lot of attention because it was the first we had expressed to the world that we didn't view Ether as a security. This statement was never corrected to show it was Hammond's personal viewpoint and seemed to have the effect while using the term "we" that the speech confirmed as the SEC's official position on ETH and similar crypto projects. The SEC responded to this defense as follows. Fair notice. The SEC confirms that it did provide fair notice in the form of 75 other actions and suits against other crypto firms, indicating that XRP was a security the entire time, and Ripple should have realized this. Ripple countered this by pointing out that all cases were targeted at ICOs. The XRP ledger was already in place when Ripple was first established and did not have an ICO. The SEC responded by justifying its position as related guidance issued by the SEC as to the scope of the regulatory authority and enforcement power, providing all notice that is constitutionally required. Very loosely interpreted, we went after others for things that relate to the industry in which you operate. You should have known. We have always considered you the same. We won't be bothered to give further differences to you or anyone else, but you are responsible for knowing. Hlaeman's speech. The SEC considers Hlaeman's speech views shared in his 2018 speech, along with the follow-up speech where he used terms "we" in referencing the view of Ether not being a security to be his own. Even though the markets immediately moved following the speech, and the SEC did not respond in order to separate Hlaeman's views from official policy, and even though the speech is still on the official SEC website, these are considered by the SEC to be taken as a personal opinion only. The infamous 2018 speech from Hlaeman is just the beginning of his involvement in this case. In fact, the other actions taken by Hlaeman case a shadow into the potential motives of the SEC at the time. As a result, Ripple requests to depose the former director in order to expose the potential for conflict of interest and to better understand the confusing timing of the FCC suit against Ripple. The SEC argued that since Hlaeman is considered a high-level official, allowing him to be deposed would subject high-level government officials to disposition regarding every law, regulation or policy they consulted on or spoke about that later underlie an enforcement action. The response even indicated that in the risk of litigation was presented by allowing this deposition government agency would suffer because qualified people wouldn't want to pursue a government career out of fear of legal pursuit. The judge for the case, US Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn, disagreed with the SEC's position. She stated that this is not a normal case and the disposition was not going to unleash the endless litigation suggested by the SEC. Rather, Judge Netburn stated that the case involves significant policy decisions in our markets. The amount of controversy is substantial and the public's interest in the case is significant. This is a landmark decision by itself, regardless how the lawsuit unfolds. The head of the strategies of the European crypto platform currency.com responded to the decision. The SEC versus Ripple case and the decision to depose ex-SEC director William Hlaeman shows us just how influential the retail voice has become, ruling in favor of the public interest. The result is that Hlaeman can now be questioned in court. The ruling will enable Ripple to question Hlaeman and determine his personal views around ETH, and when he believes ETH is not a security. It's going to be very interesting, which possibly unveils new facts about the case. While the deposition has not immediately impacted the price of ETH, we expect this outcome to affect Ethereum in the mid to long term range. You know, it is really interesting, but you know, let's sort of look at the road ahead. In terms of this case, once the deposition is complete, there are several milestones in the upcoming months. The fact discovery deadline is the 31st of August, and we expect discovery deadlines, and we expect discovery deadline is 15th of October. This means that the resolution of this case will likely occur in early 2022 unless further delays are pushed and the timelines even more. In the meantime, each day the lawsuit goes unresolved is harmful to Ripple, given that 96% of all SEC cases agree on a settlement before the trial. This seems to be the likely outcome, and this is why Nick and myself have always said that we expect a settlement. But this is going to be a really challenging settlement for the SEC, because XRP and Ripple, they want clarity, and they're going to want that built in. I am almost certain of it. Until then, I cannot move forward with its initial public offering. The SEC, however, has been stalling on multiple fronts to weaken Ripple's position, but it is also highly concerned that any judgment for Ripple could create a serious problem for the Howey test, which helps determine what can be considered a security. Others, however, feel that this is a neutral step in the right direction for cryptocurrencies and suggest that a new Ripple test should be adopted and could be a test for securities versus currencies, using guidelines to, you know, that make more sense for crypto projects. Looking further out on the horizon, this case is important for the crypto community as a whole, and I really do want to sort of hit this home. This case will affect everybody invested in crypto, regardless of what projects you're involved in, right, or you're invested in. If Ripple loses, it will suggest several key possibilities. The first, that if XRP is a security, then Ethereum may fall under scrutiny next, and in fact any token may incur the judgment of the SEC even after 5, 10 or more years. It is just ridiculous. This type of uncertainty is, you know, it's not great for the markets, and you know, it can impact several projects across the board. So, you know, we're seeing some you know, fantastic things in this case for Ripple, and I still think there will be a settlement. But this is kind of like the take on everything XRP and Ripple so far. I hope you found this video useful, informative. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications so you never miss a thing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.